This your boy Skinny and I am back with another reaction. Hey man, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Code 7, KODESE number 7 EN. This artist is kind of like linked to my childhood though. And with him coming home and signing to Strange Music, I just had to check out this video. Tech 9 do real dope video concepts. And the whole Strange Music crew do real dope video concepts. So I just had to, the song was called Sunken Place. I had to see what it was about. If you don't personally know about this artist, X-Rated, he did a bunch of time in the joint. My time of finding him as an artist, he was in prison, rapping from prison. I don't have no memories before him being in prison rapping until now. And this is probably my first time listening to a song of his after his release. Let's go. The Sunken Place. X-Rated.
She was a fan of underground rappers. She knew all of their rhymes. There was one in particular who was locked up doing time. She wondered where he was, so she looked him up online, searching for his address. Wasn't certain she would find it, but she did. Sent a message saying he was on her mind, read all the articles about him, and didn't think he did the crime. Said she was willing to visit, that is if he was inclined. No disrespect would be taken if he happened to decline. To her surprise, he wrote her back, so she messaged him again, sent some half-naked pictures.
Hold up. We got a storyline. Listen, we got a storyline. I love a good story. And because I was just talking about how he was locked up, this is my first, like, listen, okay. All right, let's go.
Didn't think he did the crime, said she was willing to visit, that is if he was inclined. No disrespect would be taken if he happened to decline. To her surprise, he wrote her back, so she messaged him again, sent some half-naked pictures, said she would like to be friends. She wanted to be his pal, you know, like the pen, palpable sense of humor. She said no pun intended, didn't take a long time for him to decide to be a suitor, although most of the interactions had to happen through computers. She's a student, kinda cute, bit of a square, a late bloomer. He wanted to change his life, so he happily pursued her. Sooner or later, his family started to debate her intentions, like what type of woman wants to date a man with life in prison? Since when did women start thinking that's a normal decision? Act like she been there from the beginning, that's his story.
No, for real. What type of woman want to date a man with life in prison? Who want to do that? Make you think about it, but when you in a joint, you ain't thinking about that shit, man. Listen, I'm in prison. If she gonna shoot me some ditties and some ass, yeah, I want to see all that. I'm on that. Fuck what y'all talking about.
His family started to debate her intentions, like what type of woman wants to date a man with life in prison? Since when did women start thinking that's a normal decision? Act like she been there from the beginning, that's historical revision. That rhetorical inquisition isn't lifting the veil, like he don't know what she's doing while he's sitting in that cell. She only wants him for his mail, can't you see, can't you tell? Guess sometimes you have to fail to learn a cautionary tale. And now he's feeling like he's stuck in place, living in a drunken state, sinking in the sun. Place. He had to get out. Now he's feeling like he's stuck in place, living in a drunken state, sinking in a sunken place. He had to get out.
Let's go, X. Hold up. Let's go, X. We got us what? Let's go.
He had lost all his appeals, hadn't lost all his appeal. Highly skilled as a rapper, hadn't lost all of his zeal. He was never
lost all his appeals, but haven't lost all his appeal. Okay, let's go.
Going home, despite that fact, began to heal. Then the laws began to change and it started getting real. Yet and still kept the facade after so much time. It wasn't odd that he had a wife and a life that he never had before. But maybe God had blessed him after a test that he learned his lesson, unless that logic's flawed. But he's second guessing cause he felt less than worthy. A dirty, toxic fraud. There's a caustic mix when fantasy and reality collides and hits head on. But he's headstrong, so his fallacies and pride conflicts. He tries to find a conviction inside to put that aside and stick to the script and convince himself that none of this is a lie. Your fiction causing friction. Now he's sitting tired, he can't find the path lately. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, feel like he's sawed in half lately. Like he's done on the inside, he finds it hard to laugh.
Although I already knew from day Sunken Place it was gonna be the Get Out scheme, I wasn't expecting that to be the outfit that he put on. If you watch Get Out, you understand what I'm saying. But let's go.
Causing friction, now we sick and tired. He can't find the path lately. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, feel like he's sawed in half lately. Like he's done on the inside, he finds it hard to laugh lately. 1 + 1 should equal 2, but he can't do the math lately. Now he's feeling like he's stuck in place, living in a drunken state, sinking in a sunken place. He had to get out, get out, get out. She doesn't like his shoes, nope. Doesn't like his clothes, nope. Doesn't like his views, nope. Doesn't like his bros, nope. Don't know what to do, nope. He don't know where to go, nope. He finds it hard to review who he was before, therefore he sits there and prepares to partake in the family dinner. Before the food came out, someone said, hey, let's take a family picture. Gets the camera out, clean the lenses, shifting before he spoke. She fixed his hat and brushed his coat. Then she stood right in the center and said, come on, everybody needs to hurting closely. Big smiles for the camera, keep the perfect pose, please.
Hey, he do this thing. He do this thing. This is dope. The video concept is dope, but then the storyline is dope also because it take you. It's the perspective of prison. Like you come home. A lot of people when they do a lot of time, you come home and you like still in that mindset, and then you don't know what the outside world look like. So this is dope. This is dope because you don't know how to feel when you come home. You don't know what technology really is. Like you only know so much. You don't know everything. And then now you home, like he says, life in prison. Like I've never expected to come home. I don't know what this look like. I don't know what this feel like. The concept of what he's saying is dope. To put it to this. Let's go.
Interesting, before he spoke, she fixed his hat and brushed his coat. Then she stood right in the center and said, come on, everybody needs to hurting closely. Big smiles for the camera, keep the perfect pose, please. She goes. The camera flashed in his face, his hands started to shake, and he got a nosebleed. He froze. He froze. And then he looked into her eyes and he spoke slowly. He said, we don't know who we are, cause I'm not me and you're not you. So at the end of the day, there's nothing left for us to say or do. At the end of the day, there's nothing left for us to say or do. To say or do, except to just divorce and heal and stop living life like our story was written by Jordan Peele. Feeling like he's stuck in place, living in a drunken state, sinking in a sunken place.
Let's go.
Get out.
Gotta stop living our life like the story was. This is over. This is over. This don't make no sense. I'm not being me. Like I'm not being me. I gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. Let's go. Get out.
Feeling like he's stuck in place, living in a drunken state, sinking in a sunken place.
A simple breakup. Get out. This ain't me. I ain't comfortable. Let's go. Shout out X-Rated, man. Shout out to X-Rated. Y'all know I am subscribed. Let me go ahead. Yeah, I am subscribed right now. Oh, subscribe. Big shout out to X-Rated, man. Big shout out to Strange Music Group. Yeah, I don't got too much more to say, man. Dope video concept. I am go.